Open source packages aren't all safe. Some contain known vulnerabilities, some include unwanted licenses, others are deprecated or unlisted. Now, using these packages can lead to build failures, license violations, or security risks. ProGet's policies and compliance rules automatically enforce compliance at the feed level, so unsafe packages are identified immediately and prevented from entering your builds. A policy is a set of rules that evaluates packages in your feeds. By default, ProGet's global policies apply automatically across all feeds. These enforce basic compliance rules out of the box, giving you immediate oversight and each package a clear result: compliant, non-compliant, or warned. However, you also have the option of creating feed-level policies that can override global rules to address specific needs. This lets you create a custom policy and associate it with the feed when you need rules tailored to your organization. Now here we can see what goes into setting the rules that enforce your standards. Vulnerability rules flag packages with known or unassessed security issues. For example, if a vulnerability hasn't been reviewed yet, you may want to treat it as non-compliant. License rules enforce your licensing requirements. Licenses like GPL3 are often unacceptable to businesses, and this is where you configure the policy to block packages that include them. Other rules handle deprecated or unlisted packages, patch level enforcement, or newly published packages. Once these rules are in place, ProGet automatically evaluates every package when it's added to a feed or when a policy changes. Each package is evaluated against all applicable rules and receives a clear compliance outcome. As you can see, packages with unassessed vulnerabilities or a GPL3 license now show as non-compliant, based on the rules we set earlier. If a package is flagged, reanalyzing it shows exactly which rule triggered the result and why. Sometimes though, a flagged package is expected or unavoidable. That's where exceptions come in. Exceptions let you override specific rules for specific packages or version ranges. They're commonly used for internal packages, legacy dependencies, or temporary situations. For example, let's say you're still using a deprecated version of a Microsoft Azure package for a legacy app and don't plan to upgrade it anytime soon. You can create a temporary exemption to ignore compliance warnings for that package.
So, if we go to that package in our feed, we can see it's still marked as deprecated, but the exception is applied and the warning is no longer flagged.
Policies are designed to scale with your organization. You can reuse policies across multiple feeds to enforce consistent standards. They can also be combined to support different teams, environments, or package type. And metadata caching keeps evaluations up to date as package data changes without manual work.
So to recap,
policies and compliance rules give you automated, consistent control over the packages entering your feeds. They reduce security, licensing, and stability risk without slowing development. And flexible exceptions and shared policies let compliance scale as your teams grow. You can focus on building software while ProGet blocks unsafe packages and enforces compliance automatically. You can find links in the description to help you get started with policies and compliance rules, as well as videos on filtering packages by license and scanning and blocking packages.